Introduction: a tapestry of life's realities. In the realm of storytelling, there exists a grand tapestry, woven not with the threads of fantasy or the enchantment of mythical beings, but with the vibrant colors of human experiences and the intricate patterns of everyday existence. It is in this realm that we embark on a journey, an earnest and compelling narrative that unfolds not on the pages of folklore but within the confines of reality. Our story unfurls in a tranquil town, its serenity concealed amidst rolling hills, where life pulsates with the rhythm of ordinary events, where dreams are incubated, and where the aspirations of individuals often converge with the challenges of the real world. This is a story not of the extraordinary, but rather the extraordinary found within the ordinary. At its core, this story resonates with the universal human desire for growth and self-fulfillment. It's a story that speaks to those who believe in the transformative power of determination, hard work, and resilience. It seeks to illuminate the path that countless individuals tread, individuals who, like our protagonist John, stand at the precipice of adulthood, with a freshly inked diploma in one hand and a heart brimming with ambition in the other. Through 7 chapters, we will accompany John on his life's journey, a journey that begins in a small town and takes him on an unpredictable course, eventually leading him to the vibrant thoroughfares of a bustling city. Within these chapters, we will bear witness to the myriad of experiences that shape John's character, testing his mettle, forging lasting friendships, and ultimately guiding him towards a clearer understanding of his own aspirations. This is a story that celebrates the beauty of mentorship, the value of human connection, and the profound impact of choices. As we embark on this narrative, we shall traverse the landscapes of ambition, growth, and the ever-evolving tapestry of the human spirit. It is a reminder that, within the confines of reality, every life story possesses its own enchanting arc, a story worth sharing, worth celebrating, and worth remembering.
Chapter 1: A New Beginning. In the heart of the picturesque town, where the warm rays of the sun kissed the green hills, a new day dawned, carrying with it the promise of fresh starts and uncharted journeys. John, a young man fresh out of college, stood at a pivotal crossroads in his life. His graduation cap and gown were now relics of the past, replaced by the sober attire of adulthood, a crisp dress shirt and a neatly tied tie. The diploma, still bearing the scent of fresh ink, was clutched firmly in his hand, its parchment echoing the culmination of years of hard work, sleepless nights, and boundless aspirations. The town itself seemed to acknowledge this turning point in John's life. The quaint streets, lined with charming houses and age-old trees, whispered secrets of generations past. The townsfolk, familiar faces in this close-knit community, greeted him with knowing smiles and nods of encouragement as he made his way to the small engineering firm that had extended a hand of opportunity. Entering the office building, John felt a rush of mixed emotions: excitement, nervousness, and the weight of expectations. The smell of freshly brewed coffee wafted through the air, mingling with the hum of conversation and the gentle clicking of computer keys. He was greeted by his new colleagues, a diverse group of individuals, each carrying their own stories of life and work. They welcomed him with warm handshakes and hearty greetings, instantly putting him at ease. Throughout that first day, John was introduced to the inner workings of the engineering firm. The office was a hive of activity, with engineers huddled over drafting tables and computer screens, discussing projects with fervor. John observed the complex projects on the whiteboards and the meticulous calculations scattered across desks. It was a world of innovation, where ideas took shape and transformed into tangible solutions. As the hours passed, John began to comprehend the depth of the responsibilities that lay ahead. He was given an overview of the projects the firm was currently undertaking, each more intricate than the last. His eagerness to learn and contribute was palpable, and he couldn't wait to dive into the work. Yet, the challenges that lay ahead were equally apparent. The new software, the fast-paced environment, and the daunting deadlines loomed like mountains on the horizon. However, John was not one to shy away from challenges. The same determination that had propelled him through college courses fueled his desire to excel in this new chapter of his life. And so, as the clock ticked toward the end of his first day, he left the office with a sense of purpose and a heart full of optimism. Chapter 1 was the beginning of John's journey, a journey that would test his mettle, broaden his horizons, and reveal the essence of his character. It was a new beginning in every sense of the word, and the anticipation of what lay ahead was a beacon guiding him forward into the uncharted waters of adulthood and professional life.
Chapter 2: The First Day. The second chapter of John's journey was an exploration of the unfamiliar territory that lay within the walls of the engineering firm. On the morning of his first day, John arrived at the office with a mix of excitement and nervousness that only intensified as he walked through the glass doors. As he stepped inside, he was greeted by the familiar aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingling with the faint scent of printed paper. The office, a bustling hive of industry, was abuzz with activity. Engineers and colleagues bustled about, their faces illuminated by the soft glow of computer screens and the warm camaraderie that filled the room. John's initial introduction to his co-workers was a memorable one. Each person extended a warm welcome, shaking his hand and introducing themselves. They were a diverse group, ranging in age and experience, and each carried a unique story of their own. John felt an immediate sense of belonging, as if he had found a new home within these walls. His supervisor, Mr. Anderson, took him under his wing, explaining the office layout, the nuances of the projects they were currently handling, and the intricacies of the firm's mission and values. John soaked in this information like a sponge, eager to absorb everything he could. Throughout the day, he was given a tour of the office, with co-workers explaining the functions of different departments. John was introduced to the drafting room, where precise designs were crafted, and the testing laboratory, where innovative prototypes were put through rigorous examinations. The diversity of projects amazed him, from designing sustainable infrastructure to developing cutting-edge technology. As the clock ticked, John was gradually initiated into his responsibilities. He was provided with his own workspace, a desk adorned with a computer and a stack of project blueprints. Mr. Anderson explained that John would be working as an assistant engineer, assisting in the design phase of various projects. His eyes gleamed with a mixture of anticipation and a sense of purpose. This was what he had trained for, what he had aspired to do. The day passed quickly, filled with introductions, explanations, and the eager exchange of ideas. John's head was spinning with new information, but he felt an exhilaration he had never experienced before. It was the excitement of embarking on a journey filled with potential and challenges. As the evening sun began its descent behind the hills, John made his way home, his mind a whirlwind of thoughts. He knew that this first day was just the beginning, a prelude to the countless days and projects that lay ahead. But as he looked back on those initial hours, he couldn't help but feel a sense of accomplishment and gratitude. He was now a part of something greater than himself, a team of dedicated individuals working to shape the world through engineering innovation. Chapter 2 marked John's formal initiation into the world of professional engineering, and it was a day he would remember for the rest of his life, a day of firsts, of new friendships, and of the realization that his journey was just beginning.
Chapter 3: Challenges and Learning. In Chapter 3 of John's unfolding story, the initial euphoria of his new job gradually gave way to the reality of its demands. Each day presented a fresh set of challenges, and John soon found himself immersed in a whirlwind of learning experiences. The first challenge he encountered was adapting to the intricacies of the software used by the firm. He spent countless hours poring over manuals, attending training sessions, and seeking guidance from more experienced colleagues. The software, with its complex interface and myriad functions, felt like a labyrinth at times. But John's determination proved unwavering, and he soon began to navigate this digital landscape with growing confidence. Another hurdle lay in the fast-paced environment of the office. Deadlines were non-negotiable, and the pressure to deliver high-quality work within tight timeframes was relentless. John found himself working late into the night, fueled by a potent blend of ambition and the desire to prove his worth. It was during these solitary hours that he often delved into the depths of engineering concepts, seeking to refine his skills and excel in his tasks. As weeks turned into months, John began to understand the nuances of the projects he was involved in. He learned the importance of precision and accuracy in engineering design, the significance of teamwork in problem solving, and the value of clear and concise communication with his colleagues. In the face of these challenges, John was not alone. His co-workers, many of whom had faced similar trials during their own beginnings, offered support and mentorship. Sarah, a seasoned engineer with years of experience, emerged as his guiding light. She patiently answered his questions, provided invaluable insights, and encouraged him to persevere through the toughest moments. Their mentorship grew into a profound friendship, a bond forged through shared triumphs and setbacks. This chapter of John's journey was one of growth and resilience. The challenges he faced were not insurmountable obstacles, but stepping stones toward personal and professional development. He realized that learning was an ongoing process, one that required patience, dedication, and a willingness to embrace failure as a precursor to success. The office, once a place of new beginnings and wide-eyed anticipation, transformed into a crucible of learning and personal growth. Each day brought its own lessons, and John eagerly absorbed them, recognizing that they were the building blocks of his future as an engineer. Chapter 3 served as a reminder that the path to mastery is often paved with challenges, but it is through overcoming these challenges that one emerges stronger and more capable. John's journey was no longer just about securing a job, It was about becoming a true professional, ready to contribute meaningfully to the world of engineering.
Chapter 4: Friendship and Mentorship. In the heart of John's journey, Chapter 4 unfolded as a tapestry interwoven with threads of camaraderie, mentorship, and the profound impact of human connection. It was a chapter that illustrated the adage that in the world of work, it's not just about what you do, but who you do it with. Sarah, the seasoned engineer who had taken John under her wing, became an instrumental figure in his professional life. Their mentor-mentee relationship had evolved into a deep and lasting friendship. Beyond the confines of the office, they shared meals, engaged in thoughtful conversations, and discovered common interests outside of engineering. Their connection transcended the boundaries of a typical workplace interaction, growing into a bond of trust and mutual respect. Sarah's guidance was not confined to technical matters alone. She imparted life wisdom that extended far beyond the realm of engineering. She shared stories of her own career journey, the challenges she had overcome, and the moments of triumph that had shaped her into the capable engineer she had become. Her words were not just lessons in engineering, but lessons in resilience, perseverance, and the importance of maintaining a balanced life. John found himself emulating Sarah's work ethic and approach to problem solving. He learned the art of collaboration by observing how she interacted with colleagues, fostering an atmosphere of teamwork and open communication. Sarah's ability to simplify complex concepts and convey them in a way that anyone could understand became a source of inspiration for John as he honed his own communication skills. Their friendship was not just one of professional convenience, it was built on a foundation of trust and mutual support. Sarah celebrated John's victories as if they were her own, and in moments of self-doubt, she provided unwavering encouragement. In turn, John contributed fresh perspectives and innovative ideas to their shared projects, invigorating the team with his enthusiasm and dedication. The impact of mentorship and friendship extended beyond the two of them. Their dynamic set an example for the entire office, fostering a culture of mentorship and collaboration. Colleagues began to seek out opportunities to learn from one another, realizing that the collective knowledge and experience of the team were powerful assets in solving complex engineering challenges. Chapter 4 served as a testament to the transformative power of mentorship and the enduring bonds forged through shared experiences. It highlighted that in the world of work, the relationships we cultivate can be just as significant as the tasks we accomplish. John's friendship with Sarah was not just a professional connection, it was a guiding force that illuminated his path and enriched his life in ways he could have never anticipated.
Chapter 5: A Difficult Decision. Chapter 5 marked a pivotal juncture in John's journey, a moment when the allure of new opportunities clashed with the bonds of loyalty and familiarity. It was a chapter that explored the complexities of decision-making and the weight of choices in the pursuit of one's aspirations. The small town that had been John's home for the entirety of his life had become a sanctuary of familiarity. The rolling hills and quaint streets held the memories of his childhood, and the engineering firm where he had begun his career was a place of growth, mentorship, and cherished friendships. Yet, the siren call of a larger company in the city beckoned to him, offering a tantalizing blend of higher salary, more prestigious projects, and the prospect of new horizons. The decision weighed heavily on John's mind. Leaving his current job would mean bidding farewell to colleagues who had become like family and mentors who had nurtured his growth. It was a place where he had learned, stumbled, and ultimately thrived. The loyalty he felt toward the small engineering firm was a testament to the bonds he had forged there. Conversely, the new job in the city represented an exciting leap in his career. It was an opportunity to work on projects of greater scale and significance, to collaborate with a broader array of experts, and to elevate his professional profile. The allure of the city's vibrant atmosphere and the prospect of a larger paycheck enticed him to consider the possibilities. Amidst this internal tug-of-war, John sought counsel from Sarah, his trusted friend and mentor. Her wisdom guided him through the labyrinth of emotions and considerations. She reminded him that the choices he made in his career were not just about the immediate gains but about the trajectory of his aspirations. Sarah encouraged him to reflect on his long-term goals, to consider where he saw himself in 5, 10, or even 20 years. John's decision was not made lightly, and it was fraught with uncertainty and anxiety. He considered the potential regrets of leaving behind the familiar, weighed against the risks of staying in a comfortable but perhaps stagnant environment. Ultimately, after nights of introspection and heart-to-heart conversations with his colleagues, he made the difficult choice to accept the job in the city. Chapter 5 represented the essence of life's crossroads, moments when individuals are confronted with decisions that will shape their futures. John's choice was not just about advancing his career but about embracing change, growth, and the unknown. It was a testament to the dynamic nature of life and the inevitability of transitions. As he bid farewell to the small town and the engineering firm that had been his home for years, he carried with him the lessons, friendships, and memories of his time there. His decision was a testament to the courage to embrace the uncertain and the belief that, sometimes, it is the most challenging choices that lead to the most remarkable journeys.
Chapter 6: The Farewell. In Chapter 6, the small town was bathed in the golden hues of nostalgia, and a bittersweet sense of closure as John prepared to bid farewell to the place that had been the backdrop of his formative years. It was a chapter of poignant moments, heartfelt goodbyes, and a profound sense of gratitude. As John broke the news to his colleagues and friends at the engineering firm, the reactions were a mix of understanding and wistfulness. They celebrated his new opportunity while lamenting the impending void his departure would create. The office buzzed with the preparations for a farewell party, a testament to the deep bonds that had been formed among the team. The farewell party itself was a memorable affair. Colleagues and friends gathered to express their appreciation for John's contributions, not only as a diligent worker but as a cherished member of their tight-knit community. Speeches were made, heartfelt stories shared, and laughter and tears flowed freely. It was a testament to the profound impact of genuine human connections forged through shared experiences. Sarah, John's mentor and friend, delivered a moving speech that resonated deeply with everyone present. She spoke of the growth she had witnessed in John, his unwavering dedication, and the bright future that awaited him in the city. Yet, her voice quivered with emotion as she expressed the inevitable sadness of saying goodbye to a friend who had become like family. Gifts were exchanged, each carrying a piece of the memories and camaraderie that had defined John's time at the firm. A photo album filled with snapshots of shared moments, a personalized farewell card, and a symbol of the town's heritage, all served as tangible reminders of the chapter that was coming to a close. As the evening wore on, John found himself surrounded by friends and well-wishers, each offering their personal blessings and hopes for his success. He realized that the bonds he had formed in this small town were not just professional connections, but genuine friendships that transcended the boundaries of the workplace. The chapter concluded with John's final day at the engineering firm, a day filled with heartfelt farewells and lingering embraces. It was a day that carried the weight of closure, but also the promise of new beginnings. John left the small town, the firm, and his friends with a heavy heart, but with a profound sense of gratitude for the experiences, lessons, and friendships that had shaped him. Chapter 6 served as a poignant reminder that farewells are not just endings but also transitions. They mark the closing of one chapter and the opening of another. John's journey continued, but the small town and the people he left behind would forever remain a cherished part of his story, a testament to the enduring impact of the places and people who shape our lives.
Chapter 7: A Bright Future. Chapter 7 was the dawn of a new era in John's journey, where the small town and the engineering firm that had been his home for so long faded into the backdrop, replaced by the towering skyscrapers and bustling streets of the city. It was a chapter of transformation, exploration, and the realization of long-held dreams. The city, with its relentless energy and dynamic pace, greeted John with open arms. The new job provided him with a fresh canvas upon which to paint his career aspirations. He was now part of a larger team, working on high-profile projects that demanded his expertise and creativity. The sense of challenge and opportunity that had lured him from the small town was now his daily reality. Yet, as he navigated the urban labyrinth, John often found himself reflecting on the lessons and experiences from his past. The mentorship he had received, the friendships he had forged, and the values instilled in him during his time in the small town were his guiding stars in the city's expansive sky. Sarah's wisdom, in particular, continued to resonate in his thoughts, serving as a beacon of guidance. John's dedication to his work and his ability to adapt to new challenges quickly earned him the respect of his city colleagues. He found himself drawing upon the skills and knowledge he had acquired during his formative years, proving that the foundations laid in the small town were not just sturdy but enduring. As time passed, John's career continued to ascend. He took on increasingly complex projects, collaborated with experts from diverse backgrounds, and even had the opportunity to mentor younger colleagues, paying forward the invaluable mentorship he had received. He became a respected figure in his field, known for his dedication, innovation, and commitment to excellence. The city, with its vibrant culture and endless opportunities, offered John a life he had once only dreamed of. He explored its museums, dined at its diverse restaurants, and embraced the artistic and intellectual richness it had to offer. The city's boundless energy became a part of him, propelling him forward in both his career and personal growth. But amidst the urban hustle and bustle, John never forgot the small town and the people who had shaped his journey. He remained in touch with his colleagues and friends, visiting the town whenever he could. The ties that had been forged there remained unbroken, a reminder that one's past is an integral part of their present and future. Chapter 7 was a chapter of fulfillment, a realization that the journey had been worth every challenge and every farewell. It was a testament to the idea that, while beginnings may be small, they can lead to bright and promising futures, filled with growth, success, and the enduring echoes of the past. John's journey continued, and it was a journey that embodied the spirit of ambition, hard work, and the pursuit of one's dreams.